Everyone's got an excuse. What's yours?
How you doing, YouTube? This is Will from Will Development. This is my 12th weekly update. That's 3 months. I've been going nice and steady, which is great. It's probably the longest I've been going steady working out with nutrition. God damn. The longest I've done in probably 3 or 4 years since I've been that consistent with my life in general. Which is great. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying, So I'm going to just jump right into it this week. So I actually lost a couple pounds this week, which is fine. I'm fine with, I think it was actually fat. Even though my fat percentage dropped. It's averaging at 19 point, like this crazy decimal number. So I'm technically down 1%. But I think it's because of my leg training. I am actually starting to enjoy leg workouts for probably the first time in my life. Not because I'm pushing crazy good weight, just because they're finally getting stronger just in general. And that's a great feeling. I'm looking over at my water. I'm like, I want it so bad. I'm thirsty. So that was my weight and my fat and my workouts. This week has been good. I changed some things a little bit. Not totally redesigned my workouts. I don't really do that. Let's put it that way. But I went from a powerlifting or a strength training ideal for my bench press to a bodybuilding idea, because that to me is the only way to break through plateaus. Not necessarily changing from strength training to bodybuilding or from bodybuilding to strength training, just changing the way you're doing it. I mean, if you're doing 5x5 for like 6 months and then it just stops working, you need to change it up. And in my opinion, you should, since you've been focusing on basically a strength training, that's what it is, not basically, it is a strength training program for 6 months, and now it's plateaued for 2 weeks at a time, give or take, then it's time to attack it from a different way. Hit your muscles from a hypertrophy ideology, which is bodybuilding, higher reps, slightly lower weights, and then switch back after 3 months. Once you might even break that plateau you hit while doing bodybuilding. It can happen. Now, is there a limit to everybody's strength? I've heard conflicting information, basically, that yeah, there's a limit, and then I've heard no, there is no limit. It's just how long you train. I don't know what the hell my limits are. I've only been training consistently for 3 months, technically. But I have been training myself and others for, so I'm 21 now, so since I was 15, it's about 6 years, on and off, doing all types of different training, between yoga, strength training, bodybuilding training. I had nowhere to go with that. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to hit 2 plates on my bench, 225 for at least 3, but I can't get it by the end of the year. Every time I come back out here and go for it, I stop, I get stuck around 215. I can do about 3 reps with it, so I can do 225 for 1, I'm sure, but it's tough because I don't have a spotter or anything, and I don't feel like dying or wrecking all this shit out here by flipping it off of me, if I could even do that. So I've decided I'm just going to move to bodybuilding. And let me read the number real quick, because I got it right over here. Yes, bench. Hit 185 for 9 and 10 reps on my last 2 sets there, which is normally I'd only hit 185 for 10. And then I would go up in weight and I'd hit it for less and then less, that sort of thing. But, I'm not really focused on bench all that much, just simply because my chest looks pretty good right now. I'm working on shoulders and legs. So let's talk about that. Shoulders, I hit a huge number last week, as you might recall. I hit 275, I believe. I did, yeah. Yeah, it was 275. I did shrugs, did like 10 of them. This week, my hands were not as strong this week. And I don't use straps. I don't I don't necessarily believe in them, basically, which is funny for a bodybuilder to say, because bodybuilders aren't concerned with overall strength, so to speak, but I believe in hand strength. I believe in it very much so. And basically, if there's a weight that my hands can't handle, I'm not going to push the rest of my body to catch up to. Because in my own head, if this isn't proportionate with this in strength, it won't be in size. And to an extent, I think I'm right. I mean, I don't think there's bodybuilders. I can only think of Mark Felix. He's a strongman. He's one of the, he's a Captain's of Crush winner, I believe. He can do like 350 pounds, close it. Oh, good God, like 300 pounds. I don't even know. I know he's been a champ at that like 2 years in a row, and he was a bodybuilder. That's the only bodybuilder I can think of who had crazy good strength, or hand strength, that is. I mean, obviously Ronnie Coleman, he's a beast. Still is. Well, he's still a beast. So that's my ideology, just real quick, about forearm and hand strength. Legs, I did funsies. I did real good this week. I mean, I just keep getting better and better with my leg workouts, I gotta say, which is exciting, because I've never been one of those dudes to get excited about leg workouts, but I've been getting more and more excited about leg workouts. I had a buddy out here Monday night to do squats with me, so he pushed me, and I threw 185 on there, and I did that for 6, which is the highest weight I've done since I've gotten back from injuring my left hip there, which is very exciting. And now I say 6, but I did them kind of like a powerlifter or a strongman would, where I did 2 in a row, really good clean ones, put it up, waited a minute, picked it back up, did 3 in a row, racked it, waited a minute, then I did 1 more clean one, and then 1 more really sloppy one. I didn't count it. That's why I say 6. But the best leg workout I had this week was actually my second one, which is where I do mainly hypertrophy training, and you call them accessory training, I guess, because it's not necessarily for strength training. Leg extensions to me aren't a strength training exercise. It's just how I feel about them. They're more of a vanity exercise, because they'll increase your strength, don't get me wrong. I believe that just in general, if let's say you can't get your squat up, if you work your legs at a different angle and then come back to squats, your squat will probably go up. In fact, it will, and that's squatting different ways too, front squats from doing back squats. It's kind of like same thing with your chest. If you work it a different way, come back to the old way, all of a sudden the old way is easier. That's what usually happens with muscles. So I did leg extensions. I got up to put pictures on Instagram. It was 185, I believe I put up there. And I did 10 really, really dirty ones, kind of Tom Platz-esque. And then I did the 10, stripped off a plate, did to max, which was about 7 on that next weight, stripped off that plate, did my max, just burned it out, which I believe I got to 10 or 11 on that next set. Stripped off the plate, then there's only 45 pounds. I did that bitch till like it was 20, and my legs were so pumped right after that. It was fucking epic. I haven't gotten a workout high in a really long time, and that gave me a workout high, so that was nice. That's about it. I think that's all the things I can think of right now. Weight, workout, I guess food, nutrition. Real good on my diet this week. Monday, Tuesday, I actually skipped out on my chicken just because I was too fucking lazy to cook it. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and as well as today, well, not today, but Wednesday and Thursday, I had my chicken real good. Definitely get my macros for sure. Today, I decided to make it my cheat meal day, and I went out and got a burger. Because, meat, go beef, that sort of thing. It's what's for dinner. It was what's for lunch, actually. So usually when I go out and eat fast food, I skip a couple of my meals just because my macros have gotten just fucking raped. It's just kind of what happens. That's it for this week, guys. I have a video coming out next week. I filmed my shoulder workout, which I'm going to edit together. I'm going to release it anyway, just kind of because I hate seeing YouTubers that get on YouTube after they're already like crazy fucking good and ripped and all that shit. Not to say that I'm not impressed for the motivational aspect of it, but it's just like, you know, it kind of makes you forget, this guy started somewhere once, you know. One time he was only able to, you know, curl 20 pounds. You know, you forget that sort of thing. So I'm going to post it up there just because a year from now, I'm going to look back and laugh. Same way I said that about that picture last night of me. I took a picture of my legs when I was doing the extensions, and they just looked kind of flabby and not that big. And I'm like, I'm studying this picture because I'll look back at this and laugh. Go, my God, I had those legs, or wow, I could only lift that, or man, you know, this, that, and the other. So I'm excited to release that video just for that purpose. Disclaimer about it, basically, don't get excited. You know, it's not, you're not going to see crazy lifts or anything like that. Like, wow, he can lat raise, you know, 70 pounds in each arm. It's nothing like that. Yeah, so, you know, look forward to that for me. But, you know, to make sure you see it, you should subscribe to my channel, which is the buttons down below. Like and comment in this video, you know, let me know what you like, what you don't like, if you're interested in learning more about a certain subject that I didn't talk much about, or that sort of thing. Did I release any videos this week? I don't think I did. My bad. I'll release one next week, obviously, as well as the update. But follow me on, give me a like on Facebook at facebook.com/willdevelopment. Follow me on Twitter at willdevelopmnt. Where else is there? Let's see. Google Plus, if anybody actually uses it. No offense, Google. I love you guys. I think that's all my social media right there. Instagram, obviously. Hello. At willdevelopment. My name's the same everywhere except for Twitter is the only one that's different. Damn shame, too. Can you believe Will Development was taken? I mean, that boggles my mind. Can't believe it. Anyway, that's it for now. And you know what? I've been going consistent for 3 months now, 12 weeks. If you can't find any kind of consistency in your life, let me know below. Just let me know. What's your excuse?